Hello everyone, welcome to this new video on my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm gonna be breaking down a trade on Audcad. It was actually a swing trade. We held the trade for 2 weeks, and let me show you. I actually sent to the Discord chat, and also I remember the time where I told the members to set their stop loss at break even when the thing was running well. This video is actually going to be the breakdown of this trade. So what I did is I'll just try to delete everything off chart. Okay, I did everything. I'll try to replay the market. The market was actually at this point. I'll try to bring the price to the weekly. Let me just go to the daily. I started my analysis on the daily. On the daily time frame, I can clearly see that we are very bearish. We started the bearishness on February 2021. We are creating lows and new lows. If you know about market structure, then when you are creating lows and new lows, you are not breaking the highs, which means we are bearish. As the higher time frame is bearish, now I will have to go to my lower time frame to look for my break of structure and look for my PY or my order block actually, where I can take the sell from. When I go to the H4, I can clearly see that we had a break of structure to the downside. We had a break of structure to the downside here, which is our boss break of structure. And from here, I will have to look for my PY. The only PY I saw it was valid, it was this one, the one up there, the extreme one. The reason why I took this PY is because we broke structure to the downside, and also we do have some imbalances left from this area. When I zoom out, you can clearly see that we have some imbalances left here. Though market just came and filled this one already, but we do have some that market has to come back and fill it. And not only this, I've noticed that we do have some trend line liquidity here. We do have some trailer liquidity here. So what will happen is that once price will come back to this area, which is the liquidity, retail will try to sell. Once retail is selling, then smart money can buy. The reason why they are going to get liquidated from this trend line liquidity is that smart money is creating liquidity into the market to be able to move the market to the desired direction. What I mean is, let's say if you are trading support and resistance or double bottom, if you have some sort of double top, okay, double top. Once you have the double top, you can clearly see that from this area, people are going to be selling the market. Okay? They will sell the market from this area. The reason why they are selling is that they have some chart pattern where when you have double top, they're going to be selling the market. As they're selling the market, smart money can buy the market. As everyone is selling, smart money can buy. Let's think of it like in a real market where you have a shop and also you actually want to buy an iPhone. If you go to the iPhone, you want to buy an iPhone, so you'll have to get a seller where you can buy the iPhone from. It's the same thing that happened in the forex market. Uh, Small money needs a buyer to be able to sell, or small money needs a seller to be able to buy. It's the same thing. So once price will come to this area, you'll try to sell. Meanwhile, small money can buy. And once small money buys, then they will think of breaking retest. They'll try to buy. Meanwhile, small money will try to sell from this POI. Let me mark this out to be my PY blue. Okay, now I'll try to replay the market, and once price, okay, we can clearly see that price came here from this area. Some people are having a their trend line liquidity, or their, let's say, their trend line. They will try to sell from this area. What happens is they try to sell from this area. Okay, they have their stop losses just above this high, and the TP maybe might be this swing low. Now from this area, price went a bit in profit. If I try to replace it well, you can clearly see that price went a bit in profit in one or two candle before it went against them. Actually, they were even at the 1 to 2. Some people are already at break even. Some are maybe looking to enter more or something like this. So they will just get liquidated. We can clearly see that price liquidated them. Now, price came and tapped into this PY, okay? And that's exactly where I entered myself from. But I didn't enter from the H4. I entered from the actually with the H3, the 3 hour. If I come here, we can clearly see that we do have a 3 hour POI. That price came tab into it. And from this, I didn't really have any confirmation entry because I was just okay to enter without any confirmation because of the trend line liquidity, all the confidence that I had. And my stop loss was actually from this area. And my TP, I'll talk about TP later, but let's see what happened. My TP is going to be the swing low. I will talk about it, why I chose this swing low. But from this area, we can clearly see that we had the 1 to 22 already. And from this, retail trader, they can clearly see from this, they have a break and retest. Okay, this one, they have a break and retest. They'll try to buy the market from this retest. the trend line retest, they try to buy like this. Okay, and let's see what happens. The TP might even be something like this. Let's see. Actually, they just took two losses. They are trying to sell the market. Market first went against them, and now they are trying to buy the market. And after, price will just continue going down. And from this area, if I continue replaying, I do have another entry, the 13-minute time frame, which was this indecisive candle. I chose this one as my PY. Okay, and I was waiting for price to return to this area. The reason why and we do have some liquidity induced here also. The reason why I'm selling from this area is we do have a PY, a perfect PY. We have volume increase. We can clearly see we do have some imbalances left, and not only this, if I go to the M15, you can clearly see that we broke structure to the downside. We do have this demand zone. This demand zone is failed. That's the reason why I consider this area to be valid for me. We do have a boss, okay. As we're having a boss here, then I'm trying to sell from this area. We do have liquidity for the market to take as well. We can clearly see that market came to where this actually uh the retest area, okay, the retest of this trend line. So those people, those retail traders, they are trying to buy the market from this area. We can clearly see the thing just went a bit in profit, and after it smashed them through the stop losses, and we can clearly see that we broke. Now they will think of retest of this one again. They will try to sell. From selling this, they're gonna get liquidated again. Like retail traders, they always get liquidation. uh, Now I had my second entry. Okay, my second entry was actually from this area. My stop loss was actually above this, and let's see what price did. Just enter from the week and the TP. Once again, I'm going to talk about TP later, why I chose this swing low to be my TP. There's a reason actually. But let's see what price did. Let me go to the higher time frame to play it first. This is actually 1 to 21, and the other one is 1 to 22. The overall actually is about a 1 to 43 trade. It took about 2 weeks to hit final TP. Let's see what happened. Which is actually a 1 to 43 overall. The reason why I took this swing low is that when I go to the higher time frame, which is the daily, you can clearly see I told you guys that we are bearish. Okay, the higher time frame we are bearish. Think are you like when we are in a bearish market, you are creating low, okay, we are retracing, we are creating new low by breaking this low. We are always breaking the lows, okay, we are breaking lows, new lows, and again we are creating new lows. We continue bearish. This is actually a bearish market. That's actually the reason why I took my final TP from the swing low, because I know clearly that this one is a swing low, and for sure if price still bearish, then price will have to go and take this swing low before retracing up and maybe sell from another PY. And not only this, if I go to lower time frame, okay, if I check the lower time frame, we can clearly see that this swing low is not only a swing low, but it's also like triple bottom. It looks like triple bottom actually. If I try to put it well, I put the line here, okay. If I put the line here, okay, this actually looks like liquidity area, because this one is supporting the price. So price more likely to come to this area and take the swing low. Then price hit final TP and continues smelling down. If actually this thing I held more, then might even be a 1 to 80. I think it was a 1 to 80, the final TP. It went more than expected actually. This is actually the power of small money concepts. You only have to get your setup, and you can have crazy RR. And if I try to, let's see where price went to. And from this we can see 1 to 33 and 1 to 32, actually 1 to 65. This is a 1 to 65 trade, and how many days or how many time it took to play out? This is actually 14 days, 2 weeks actually. As I said, it took 2 weeks for this thing to play out. So this is about so many concept. If you guys are interested in learning SMC course, you can join my mentorship program. I do share, I have the full SMC course here. Okay, I do have the full SMC course. You guys can clearly see this is a PDF of about 121 pages, and also I have some the video courses also. And I do share the setups. All these setups are sent to the group chat actually. I do send them. This is the one that I showed you now. If I try to scroll down, you can clearly see we do have one. You can see here AD running for 1 to 18. This is actually the entry, and you can clearly see I do have the liquidity markup. If you guys are interested in joining the mentorship, then just message me on Instagram. I put my Instagram on the screen right now, and just DM me on Instagram, and I will give you the link to be able to join the mentorship.